Peter Bogdanovich is in a dark editing room. He's cutting the trailer to a movie. A Hollywood overproduction. Cut it. He's interrupting the trailer.
They were gifted. They were passionate. They were cousins. With more than just
Cut it!
one secret.
Go straight to the stars.
Peter, I may be saying too much.
Cut out more of the plot and add in 2 more actors. That's what people want to know.
Peter, I know your decisions are always right, but...
Just push the buttons, will you? I want to get this work done.
Yes, Mr. Bogdanovich.
LARAINE Wigseller, Dylan Sheen, Sonia Braga, Bob Noel, Robert Vaughn, Terry Lynn Lisbeth Bostron Flavio,
Her and her 5 goddamn names.
Baldwin.
5 seconds of screen time.
Chandra Chang,
It's actually quite brilliant.
Lassie Lang, Rick Forte, screen legend Victoria Tatler, Van Weasel, Lemon 8, Saul Neiman, Bob Balaban, Corbin Calloway, and Casey Van Hatten.
I know we're cousins, but I'm in love with you.
Attention deficit.
Well, it's definitely not been done. Something, I guess.
Whether you are here or yonder, whether you are false or true, whether you remain or wander, I'm growing fonder of you. Even though your friends forsake you, even though you don't succeed, wouldn't I be glad?
Mr. Lorok,
Take
hi.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Give you the break you need more than you know.
Seems like your first pitch. Go ahead. Try not to be too nervous.
Okay, so you want me to just go right into it?
Just a second.
No, please.
Hello. Hi, hon. Well, I'm in the middle of something right now. I believe it's going to end soon, though. How about I call you, I'll call you back at 5? Okay. Love you. Karen, I thought I asked you to hold all calls, please. Okay.
Okay. The story is called Bipolar. All right. Alrighty, so picture 2 doctors. They're reconstructive surgeons. Okay. Her name is Frances, and his name is Riley. Excuse me. Alrighty. Okay, Frances is like in love with Riley, and they're cousins, so it's not cool. They grew up together. They're like really altruistic, and they'll go to like Mexico, places where like and like hospitals won't take these patients, kids with serious uglies, cleft palate and birth defects. Riley wants to change the world. You see, he's he's a good guy, but there's something under there, a Superman thing going on. And she do something that's going to make a difference. Follows him into medical school.
I didn't even want to go to medical school.
Why did you? She didn't want to be a doctor. And is it a little hot in here? She can just, put a face back together. He is really good, but he's not as good as she is. She doesn't rub it in his face because she loves him, okay? So.
But it's so wrong.
Whatever. So sort of the black sheep of the hospital. They're like an insurance even though they're like totally brilliant.
Looks like her days are numbered.
That's because they care about money and we care about medicine.
We still have to face reality. What are we going to do?
Okay, well, let me just back up. Hang on. Well, suffice it to say that their spouses end up fucking because they are totally, pissed off at what these two share. He's, conflicted. He knows he's got this dissonance. And he, is this making sense?
The idea is to do these in about 3 minutes maximum.
I'm sorry, I'm just sort of like, there's so much to put into one little package. So, on this one particular trip, Winnetoba, I don't know, but bumfuck was Canada. They work exhaustively for, fixing all these, unfortunates. Just cut off miles from it. And so they're doing their bike on Lake something. This semi rounds the corner on this road, completely obliterates Riley, liquefies him, knocks him into this gully. And she is freaking out. There wasn't even time to drive him to a hospital. What a moose hospital up there. I mean, there's nothing. She should let him go because it's really not good. She collects what's left of him, like in a blanket or something. Adrenaline abundance. Granted, a lot of their supplies were used, helping all the Canadians. Just goes to work, baby. Just goes. And he, a couple of times, can be heard begging her, "Let me go, whatever, let me go." Using spatulas and sewing this onto that. Where do the parts go? Who knows? She's making a Frankenstein, modern day Frankenstein. And somehow he actually looks a little more rugged, a little hotter. After the damage, she selfishly, using every skill, given to her by God and against God's better judgment, saves his life.
You never get it quite right, do you?
And that's when they realize that he has changed. This evil thing she's created, selfish, hedonistic, money-grubbing, sewing up all these, New York socialites, making them, making tight faces. She has to decide what to do. How does she fix her mistake? And then, what I would like to present is that it be the first movie that is projected live. The last scene, because it's all going out live, the last scene is performed live.
Well, that's an interesting concept. Anything else?
Just try to picture it. I think it would be a great PR thing. It'd be fun. It's a good hook. This would be like, a reason, even if the movie sucks, it would be a reason why everyone's there. This, live event. I mean, holy shit. Right?
Okay. I'm sure you'll hear from us soon.